Okay, I think we are live now. I think we're live. Oh, it's the waterfall that's making that noise. Like, wait, what the freak is that? Like, rumbling noise. Like, oh, it's the waterfall. I'm an idiot. Hello, Mungus, how you doing? Yeah, it's the waterfall. I was like, that's what that bothering noise was. Like, oh, it's just that. But how is everybody doing tonight? Hope you are all doing well. We are back to shiny hunting for the slowpoke. We are what, like 10 sandwiches in on this thing? Thank you very much, Midnight. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, we're back to the hunt for the thing. I am very much getting fed up with this shiny hunt. I need the luck, Midnight. Thank you very much for that. I very much need the luck with this hunt, because this hunt sucks. It refuses to sparkle, which is the problem. Hopefully we will get it today. Because we need another one. We just need a single one. I don't think you're right. You're not shiny. Yeah, we're also away from the actual outbreak at this point. Yeah, the outbreak is over here. So if we want our boosted odds, we need to stay over here. So we need that for this thing. Slowpoke is being truly a shoe. One could say it is being truly a shoe. But how is everybody doing tonight? Hope you guys are all doing delightful. Hope you're doing delightful today. Yeah, this slowpoke is being not fun. Because I just want to get back to Friggybags hunting. I just want to hunt my little deformed frog dinosaur monster. Because, like, if we can just get to that, if we can just get that done, we can get back to hunting the Pokemon we actually want to hunt. But thank you, Midnight. We do need the luck. We always need the luck. Wow, even then, you're still in range. So we actually gotta get pretty far away before they actually start despawning. But yeah, they're a fairly noticeable shiny. You know, a lot of people. It's more noticeable than I thought it would be. So that's at least helpful. So it's a noticeable one. It's just gonna take some time for it to start sparkling. But how is everyone doing tonight? I certainly hope you're all doing well. Because, yeah, the goal is, after I get this, I'm probably going to start shiny hunting Hatena for the Hatterene family. I need to get that one. And that's one that I'm probably going to breed a 0 speed IV one for my final one from the Suda hunt. But until then, we're going to hunt the others by, overworld hunting. With, of course, sandwiches, because that's the quickest way. Not about easiest, it's about quickest. No, we've got some ground to make up when it comes to our shiny hunts. What I've honestly been thinking about doing is I've been thinking about hunting, shiny hunting my previous season of the Elite Battle League, hunting that team, and doing something with that. Because I feel like that could be fun. I mean, especially beneficial considering I have a couple of repeat Pokemon for this season. So that's good. But yeah, so the Elite Battle League battle schedule had to get slightly reworked. Because we had 2 people that dropped out of the EBL. So we had to rework the schedule. And I am not facing Sly Guy in the I guess, like, opening season. the first half of the season, I'm not facing Sly. So if I want to get a rematch with Sly, I need to get into the playoffs. But I'm ending off fighting Timmy for the regular season. You know, Timmy B, the guy with the unanimously agreed most terrifying team this season. And I am glad he is my final match of the regular season. Because it means that I need to get rid of all my other matches. I need to get his head as much as I can. So that way I can go into the fight with Timmy and know, like, do I win? Maybe not. Do I need to not lose bad enough to still make it into playoffs? Yes. It's not about winning, it's about not losing. Which is going to be my goal for that entire fight. Which, granted, not losing is, like, the point of everything. But that fight especially. Amagamungumbas. How is everyone doing, though? Hope you're all doing extra specially delightful. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be very, very fun. But yeah, shiny hunting the other member of the team, I think, is going to be a bit difficult. Shiny hunting Dialga is going to be a little tricky. I know for certain I can't shiny hunt Zacian, because Zacian is not shiny huntable. But I don't know. I guess I got the others. Like Togepi, the Togekiss family is one I'm planning on eventually shiny hunting. I mean, I want to shiny hunt Togekiss eventually anyway, you know, for personal reasons, but also again the shiny living decks. But I've got plans for the future stuff. But yeah, I have debated about sort of opening up the other file on Sword and Shield to the other Shield file to Dynamax Adventure shiny hunting, and then doing that to get Dialga. No, that wasn't a shiny Slowpoke. Yeah, sometimes it's a little tricky to spot. Hello, Mudkip. See, it's not a shiny. No, there's no shiny Slowpoke around here. Yeah. It's the thing is, it's the shading and the shadow that kind of throws things off. Because, like, in some of them, when they're in the light, they appear as a shiny. Some of them they don't, because it's just like the way the lighting is. They're much more pale when they're shiny. It is semi-noticeable. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Elite Battle League season 6. You're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks, Mudkip, before the bloodbath. That's gonna be me and Sly's rematch. But I'm looking forward to that one as much as you are. Cause like the safely Zacian does stupid amounts of damage. He might have his Zygarde again, but I've got Zacian. I have what is unambiguously the most terrifying and aggressive attacker in the entirety of the format. It is reassuring that people are like, yeah, no, the finals is going to be Timmy B and Max. It's like, okay, I'm happy that people are already assuming that, but like, don't put pressure on me. Don't put pressure on me for that. But yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a fun season. More seasoned members of the EBL have said like this is the strongest looking season that people have had. Like, as in, like, all the teams look pretty good for this. So that's funny. New schedule, I'm actually facing Doorman first. Which those who didn't see the previous season of the Elite Battle League, should go watch it, do exclamation point playlist, go to season 5 of the Elite Battle League, first season joining it. Doorman beat me. I lost week 1. Thankfully, it's not like elimination tournament where if you lose, 1 week, you don't lose the whole tournament. It's, cumulative number of KOs. So I was still able to keep going. But he handed me my first loss. This time, I'm actually using a third of the team he used last season. So 3 of the Pokemon he had, I'm actually using this season. And now I was like, now I'm time. It's revenge time. It is revenge time. Redemption arc is begin. Indeed, Emblem, it is more violent. I just want to get the Slowpoke. I just want to get this stupid Slowpoke. And then we'll move on to something different. It's just, I just want the Slowpoke. I just want this shiny to stop haunting me. Even though I know full well I could hunt this thing back and let's go. It would probably be not faster to hunt it in Let's Go, but less insanity-inducing to hunt it in that game. It's not in, it's not in Legends, right? I frequently forget what is and what isn't in Legends. You look a little lighter, but you're probably not the shiny. Yeah, you're not shiny. Yeah, sometimes it's a little hard to tell with the sound effect. Yeah, it wasn't shiny. Though I do that I can just send my attack Azumarill over to things to scout them out and make sure whether they're shiny or not. Just go my attack egg. My destroyer egg that I use to eliminate things. Because your Pokemon will never, when in Let's Go mode, they will never attack shinies. I believe they will also not attack Ditto. So there's that. Hey, go, Looper. How you doing? Nope. Nope. Yeah, the tricky part is just finding the shinies. They're more pale. I'm sending calls in a single SOS chain. After 255, the SOS chain resets. So there's no use in continuing on past then. But nice. Yeah, Shiny Slowpoke isn't purple. Shiny Slowpoke is not purple. It's pale. It's more pale. The only reason it looks purple there is in the shadow. Say, it is significantly more pale. Yeah, it's... Shiny is very, very pale. That's why I thought this one was a shiny, but it was not. Yeah, not in UMUS. I thought that it also reset in UMUS. I could be wrong on that. But I swore that I read that it does reset in Ultra and Ultra Moon as well. Yeah, no, it's not. The shiny is very noticeable. Well, I mean, it's not very noticeable. It's somewhat difficult to notice, but it stands out more than you think. No, it changed. Okay, interesting. They fixed that. Nice. Very delightful. But how are you doing, Hannah? Interesting. Remember, I've never played regular Ultra and Ultra. I've never played regular Sun and Moon. I've only played Ultra. And I always, like, alternate my SOS chains every so often. Because, you never know if things struggles out. But noted. Yeah, I alternate the thing. But I enjoyed Ultra Sun. I know a lot of people don't like it. I like it. Yeah, I think it's definitely... I think it's one of the underappreciated Pokemon games story-wise. I think it's definitely got like its positives. Like, is it the greatest game? No. That's Sword and Shield. That's not that's Black and White and Scarlet Violet. But like, it's a good game. I enjoy it. Ultra Moon is better than Ultra Sun. I assume because you can get Spinnerack in Ultra Moon. Absolutely amazing. Dad is 10 days pay, $1,000. Work from jails, no 12% to our house, and not where's that? That is something. That is certainly a something, Hannah. I don't think this one's shiny, but maybe it isn't. Yeah, it's not shiny. What are you? Better. Son. I despise X and Y. There was only one game I would say that is actually no, I would say that now I would say X and Y is probably the worst game. Most playable, I would say others are less playable than it. But if I had to rank all the games, X and Y would be the bottom. Because X and Y is a game that doesn't care about its own self enough to show it any respect. It's a game that focuses more on remember these other games and remember these other Pokemon that existed, rather than establishing what about it is good. The best parts of it, essentially, are showing off why the earlier stuff is better. It makes no effort to establish itself and why it is good, just like, oh, you should like all the old stuff. Which, that's the thing with me, is if like a movie, a game, a TV show, or like if anything, if its main thing is like callbacks to other things, I will not show that installment of the series any respect, because it doesn't respect itself to establish itself. It has to prop itself up on callbacks. It's like, well, then there's nothing here. There's no substance here. There's callbacks. You know, which, again, for me, it's like, I'm generally an anti-fan service person. I like every series to be, I like every installment to be distinct. I like everything to have its own individual identity. The callbacks are not inherently bad, it's just when they're done too much, the problem. Hey, 5-0 first, how you doing? Doing well? Hey, Adino. Over Adino. We gave it a Mega. Yeah, they gave it the most forgettable Mega Evolution of anything, because the only Megas people remembered were the high damage offense ones, and it was all support. No one remembers Mega Audino. No one remembers it existed. I remember Audino existed because that was the way that I experienced Grinded in Black and White. Like, if you were ever underleveled for Black and White, you did not play the game correctly. You did not level grind against Audino, which is a Pokemon they specifically included just to be an EXP pinata. My favorite thing about it. It existed entirely for you to go and just beat experience points out of. I don't think people forgot Mega Audino, just forgot about Audino. I think it's they forgot about Mega Audino because it's hard to remember something when the base is also forgettable, then the other additional part of it is also forgettable. Because people don't remember the support Megas. They remember, aside from Slowbro, which Slowbro was an anomaly. Because it was just a freaking Beyblade. People remember Mega Slowbro for the memes. Because again, it is a Beyblade. At some point, I kind of want to go and rewatch, like, not like rewatch, but like actually for the first time watch Beyblade. Because I've seen bits and pieces of it. But I want to go and, like, as a collective, watch the entire series. Because all I remember about that series was there was a guy that ate pizza with a knife and fork and had orange juice in like a wine glass. And that was all I remember from like the 3 episodes I saw. And then there was something about a meteorite crater that was used as a Beyblade arena. Hey, Omar, how you doing? How is Omar? Who'd win in a Beyblade fight? Mega Slow? Oh. That's a good question. They have the same stat line, though. I would probably say Mega Slowbro would probably win that. God, Beyblades. I actually used to own a Beyblade, Ares. I used to own one. I don't remember what the freak happened to it. I think I probably lost it at one of my former friends' houses. And it wasn't until probably like over a year after I lost that I remembered, oh yeah, I used to have one of those things. Whatever happened to it? And I just never found it. I've torn my room apart time after time, and it's like, it's nowhere. Don't even know what a yokai watch is. Mega Slowbro just needs to live 3 turns. Yeah, then you just can't break it. You just uses slack off and then just spams Scald. But yeah, I've got my plans for the EBL. There's a part of me that wants to have everyone in the EBL collectively record us just reading the chat when we were drafting, because like the general chat in that server was a freaking war zone when we were drafting. It's like we were all sniping pics from everyone else. It was like, your head's on the chopping block now. It's like, oh, you're dead now. Like, it was just an all-out war zone between all of us. And I was like, if we recorded just us reading our posts in there and just like showed what the posts were, like all the memes and like all the GIFs we posted there, that would probably do better than the actual battles collectively, because they're just so stupid funny nonsense. But it's just like, that entire fracas that was drafting is over, but it's gonna be like 2 months before the battles actually start. Depends on what the tier list is for. Oh, it was very chaotic. It was incredibly chaotic. Running for slow poke, but this is going to evolve into our slow bro. So technically we are hunting slow bro, but it is via slow poke. Like hunting slow bro proper would be easier. However, I don't have a slow bro outbreak. I just have a slow poke outbreak. I don't believe Slow King spawns in the wild, but I have two shiny Slowpoke as is. I just need a 3rd shiny Slowpoke for the Living Shiny Dex, or a Slowbro or Slow King, but I don't think you can find Slow King in the wild. And I just have an outbreak of Slowpoke, so it's... Statistically, my best odds are to just hunt here. But that's statistically, not, how it actually goes. I remember Slow King existed, because, like, it's just kind of silly. How you doing, Aiden? Ethan Evans hunted Heracross. Nice. We hunted for Heracross a few... I think at this point it was like probably 2 months ago we got our shiny Heracross. Yeah, I have my plans for the shinies. Yeah, ideally a slow bro outbreak would be the play. for this if I had a slow bro outbreak anymore. I don't. What do you have for Heracross? I forget the name of it, but it's like Soccer at Trail or whatever. It's the place just north of Lake Casaroya, or Casaroya Lake. That's where I hunted for Heracross. I just did a fighting power sandwich, and we got it actually within a few minutes. I think it was 8 minutes, and then we got it. You look bright. You're not shiny, are you? You're not shiny. Yeah, the Orange Forest, that place. I summon a shiny deerling. No! We don't need any more shiny deerling. We've already had like 12 of them. We don't need more of them. Got the whole evil spirit armor. Nice. You got what I would say is probably the second best armor in the game. I still think that the best armor in the game is, like, the Barbarian armor. Technically, the best would probably be the Wild's gear, because you get damage up, and then you can stack that. It's unique damage up that you can stack with the Mighty Foods. Like, technically, I would say that the Wild's armor is best. But for general use, yeah, Barbarian armor is probably best. You look different. Oh, you're not shiny. So that one okay. So that one okay. Didn't go great, didn't go poorly. It went adequately is, I guess, the best way of phrasing it. It went okay. Yeah. I don't need more shiny deerling. I don't need more of them. I don't need Ash to continuously yell at me over them. That's all she does, is just yells at me about deerling. I don't want more. I do not want more. I want more of the shines I actually need. You know, like Slowpoke. Unlike Minunais, you've gotten Robot. You've acquired the Robot. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't shiny. Yeah, the one worry I have is that eventually I'm gonna knock out enough of them that it's gonna like despawn the entire outbreak. That's my one worry. Yeah, we'll deal with that when the time comes. I could just go back to Lake Castleroy and hunt Slowpoke there eventually. Slowbro there. Which I might honestly do. Because of this spot isn't bad. It's just not ideal. Yeah, look at the shiny. Favorite mythical shiny that is. I don't really care for any of the mythical shinies, I'll be real. You're getting one very beautiful form. That I'm not sure of yet. I don't think I'm gonna get each variant of them. If we like finish the Living Shiny DEX, or like we get close to finishing it and like we do it relatively quickly, I will go for the variants. But I think if I get, for me, it's by DEX number. So it's like I have, say, you know, Meowth I think is DEX number 52. Yeah, it's DEX number 52. For me, we have DEX number 52. Yet we have DEX slot 52. Which, that is Meowth. Which means Meowth as a whole is done. Because it's by DEX number for me. I know some people like, yo, true Living Shiny DEX is, you know, one of every single form. But for me, it's a thing of like, well, you can't get like the mythicals. Like, I can't get the mythicals. Some of those are shiny locked, and I don't have access to an e-reader to be able to hunt them on cartridge. I simply don't have the e-reader. I don't have the e-reader cards, and those would be several $100s just to get one of those. Yeah, even if I had Darkrai, I wouldn't be hunting it. RKS is the only mythical I'm going to be shiny hunting for, at least for the Living Shiny Dex purposes. Yeah, RKS is the only one, which we finally can shiny hunt RKS. Finally can hunt that one. But we're going to be doing that alongside our Poipo shiny hunt, sort of a dual hunt. Yeah, I was away at college and I didn't realize the day until then. I didn't realize the event. So basically, I didn't get the Darkrai event because I didn't bring Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl with me to college when I, went back to college. And I didn't, message a friend of mine about, hey, can I borrow your copy of the game so I can log the thing in and get the event until the last day. And it was after, the cutoff point when the event ended that I started doing the thing. So yes, I do not have the ability to shiny hunt Darkrai. Like a small, smooth brain. But I mean, I can't use Darkrai in competitive anyway. So it's like, okay. It's no loss. No loss. How are you getting chances? We already have the Scarlet exclusives. We already gotten all the Paradox forms. The only Scarlet exclusives left, I'm going to be doing those via Masuda Hunt. So I have both games. Yeah, I've got both Scarlet and Violet. And that is the end of our sandwich. Yeah, I already have hunted everything I need in Scarlet. All that's left is to bring over an Oranguru and shiny hunt that via Masuda method, and bring over a Luxury Ball Dragalge to shiny hunt that with. Plan to hunt Darkrai, the other one, so be the Elite Four. I don't really want to do this. They could wait. Right play mode, yeah. Right play. So what even is your profile picture, Omar? What even is it? I presume it's some sort of Power Rangers thing. But you think, I don't know Power Rangers. Or Kamen Rider. It's Kamen Rider or Power Rangers, am I right? That's the... Well, which one is it, Power Rangers or Kamen Rider? I guess two things. I require specificity. Power Rangers, okay. Yeah, I don't know a thing about Power Rangers. I know it exists. And I know there was a movie months ago, like a few years ago, that had Bryan Cranston in it. But that's all. Yeah, I don't know why Slowpoke is being a shoe. Nice, we love it in Jump Up. Very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, Shiny Slowpoke is just very, very pale. It's less pink and more pale. High places in the overworld are low places in the depth. Yes. Just finished watching an episode of... No idea what that is. No idea what that is, Omar. This is not shiny. Yeah, no, it's not shiny. I think at night it's a bit more pronounced, the shiny. Yeah, it's a nice little detail of the depth that I really like, is that if you look at the map, yeah, the colors are way more washed out at night. Yeah, it's the colors are very washed. It's almost like whitish at night. Yes, the water is wall. There are some areas where the water is not a wall, but very narrow areas where the water is not a wall. Very, very narrow areas. But yeah, meanwhile, we're looking for Shoe Poke. Shiny that does not want to appear. Shiny that does not want to appear at all. So I'm pretty sure Power Rangers is already Japanese. Because, like, I know there's a show that Power Rangers was made from. That it was edited... Like, Power Rangers is basically a show that existed in Japan that was edited by Americans to be something else. And I know that. I'm peripherally aware of that. That's what it is. Super Sentai. Again, I don't know much about, like, TV shows and stuff. I am, like, vaguely experienced with video games. And not especially well-versed in many video games. I have been trying to get better about that. Come on, game. Give me my Slowpoke. Back neck. Hello there, Frying Pan. That is a glorious name. How are you doing? And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. No Steam Mover, King and Bug. Okay. Neat. You're not shiny, are you? Yeah, you're not shiny. Yeah, just gotta find that Slowpoke. Just gotta find that shiny Slowpoke. You gotta check every so often, though. As upgraded sages to the league. I actually don't know. I haven't really looked at the sages too much under a microscope, because they're not very helpful in battle anyways. I could believe it decreases their cooldown, or I can believe it just increases their damage. I would lean on, I think they would increase the damage, because that's what in Breath of the Wild would them. Because in Breath of the Wild, I know that the upgrades to the stuff did that. Oh, there's the final shiny Slowpoke! I didn't even know that we wandered into it! We're done! We're done! Okay! And now, we're going on to Hatterene. Now we go on to Hat Lady. Got it. Hat Lady. I guess it is time to start shiny hunting the remainder of my Elite Battle League team from last season. Because yeah, for those who don't know, last season on the Elite Battle League, I had a Hatterene on my team, and that thing was absolutely amazing. Many, many victories were brought about because of that Hatterene. And I'm very, very kind of sad I didn't get it again. But, like, I didn't need it for the team. Crap, you're right, it is daytime only. I didn't think this through. I had not thought this through far enough. Okay, in that case... Then we're gonna go look for bronze ore. Well, not bronze ore. We already have bronze ore. But I know I need Hypno. As well as Gothita and Gotharita and Gothitelle. I'm not going to make another normal, I'm not going to make a normal type sandwich. Because the sandwich is already still running and I have 6 minutes on the sandwich. It would be a complete waste of 2 Herba Mystica. So we're gonna hunt another. Yeah, we're gonna hunt. Right, we're gonna hunt the Gotharita family. What the freak is the shiny even look like for these things? What does this freaking shiny even look like? All right, G. Gotharita. Okay, the eyes are purple. The eyes are purple for Gotharita. Yeah, ideally hunt. Yeah, ideally this is gonna be an outbreak hunt. Freaking heck, that is a small change. Yeah, the eyes are blue normally. They're purple on the shiny. That's hard. That's really hard to spot. Yeah, you might just go down as another Masuda hunt. Yeah. I don't know what it is about Alfornata in being land of the very subtle shiny changes. But a lot of the shinies that do not seem to change all that much seem to coalesce around here. Got range for Hypno. I need... Well, that was probably that was a full odds shiny Hypno. I still need to get shiny Hypno as well. I have a shiny Drowsy in my Let's Go Pikachu file. I got that while I was grinding up experience points for the Master Trainers. So I have one of those. I just need one more. So you guys, we're gonna go over to the Hypno area. You missed a shiny Slowpoke. We got one shiny Slowpoke on our like 11th sandwich, maybe 12th. No, we do not have shiny Authentic Sinistea. Shiny Authentic Sinistea was going to have been a shiny hunt if we hit 2K before the end of February, which we didn't do. So that is why we did not do that shiny hunt. It was supposed to have been like a big subscriber milestone thing, but we ended up not hitting it. So where does Drowsy spawn? Because I guess go for that place where only Drowsy spawns would probably be a better spot. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's where Drowsy spawns. Drowsy is right around here. Okay, I can do this. I can vibe with that. But yeah, I at one point wanted to shiny hunt Authentic Sinistea. Beep beep bo sheepo. There we go. Yes. Alright, so we'll go west. Because if it also spawns over here. Unless it doesn't, and that's just because of the thing. It's not. Okay, no, it's just up there then. It is just up there. It's only over there because of the slight little out poking. I have no idea what that technique is. I have never heard of that. But it is time to hunt for the little... What even is Drowsy supposed to be? Like, I don't know what kind of animal it is meant to be. Does anyone know what it's meant to be? I don't think it's not an elephant. Like, is it? I know it's not supposed to be an elephant, because elephants have the tusks, remember? They've got tusks. But yeah, when this sandwich finishes, we'll go start hunting Zangoose. There's a bunch of normal types over in that area that we can go hunt for that we still need. Yeah, probably Let's Go is going to be my preferred space to hunt for Hypno in. But I might as well just hunt it here. Who's MNJTV? You're gonna need to do a little bit of explaining on that. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Let's go get some shinies. Let's hopefully get a shiny this thing. We got the Slowpoke, which is good. I just wanted Slowpoke off the list, which is good. We made some living shiny DEX progress. Do that to Pier. Interesting. Interesting. Challenge his friend and something happened, and now friend keeps saying that Emoji loves Drowsy. Ah, so it's basically the same thing as Infernamin with Jinx. Yeah, that gets very annoying very fast. Yeah, I can understand why he doesn't like it. I mean, granted, I'm not that big of a Gen 1 fan of, like, anything Generation 1. But that's sort of that's a part of my character. I don't like Gen 1 stuff. There are very few Gen 1 Pokemon that I like the design of. Very few of them. Like, Zapdos is one. I like Dragonite. I like Gyarados, I like Dragonite, I like Zapdos. I like Magnemite. I don't like Magneton's design. I like Venusaur's design. Charizard's like, I go like hit or miss on, but like I like Charizard. Not so much the design, but I like the Pokemon itself. Weird as that is. And really, no. I mean, like, Rhydon is like the classic. Like Rhyhorn is like it kind of encapsulates all that is Pokemon. But yeah, none of the others from, I mean, Aerodactyl. I mean, Aerodactyl looks pretty cool. Aerodactyl's pretty cool. But even then, it's like design-wise, it's still just Dragony Rock thing. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of, like, Gen 1 Pokemon that, like, kind of pop out to me too much. Weirdly, I like Venomoth. Like, I weirdly like Venomoth. I'm very much the opposite of a Gen 1er. You have to remember, Gen 1er specifically means Gen 1 is the best, everything after Gen 1 is trash. That is what a Gen 1er by definition is. They have to explicitly hate everything other than Gen 1. Which is why I refer to them as Gen Winers. It's more than just indifference to Slowpoke. There's a lot of Pokemon I really just feel indifferent towards. It's like, I don't strongly like it, I don't strongly dislike it, or I don't dislike it. Like, obviously, like, it leans a little bit more towards positive for, like, almost all the cases. But it's more so, like, no special attachment to, I guess is probably the better way. But again, indifference, I think, is just a bit of an easier way to sum things up. And they hate also. To be fair, I actually did used to hate shinies. The context for me used to having hated shinies comes from, for a very long time, I associated shinies with the competitive scene where they were all hacked and genned. And so shinies were like intrinsically always linked to hacking for me for a very, 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 very long time. And then I met the shiny hunting community, and then so like, no, there's a lot of people like, they legitimately like the shiny hunt, and realize that, yeah, there's more people who legitimately shiny hunt than the genners. No more shiny Deerling, Mudkip. No more shiny Deerling. To that I say no. We do not need any more shiny Deerling. They will go in the giveaway bucket. They go in the shiny giveaway bucket if we get more of them. I don't want more of them. We've gotten up to 12 shiny Deerling at this point. We've given away 4. 4 others are waiting inside the giveaway bin. We've given away 6. 4 are still in the giveaway bin waiting to be given away. We do the giveaways every time the bin fills up. I just want living shiny DEX progress. Frost, we do the giveaways to random people. They're giveaways for everyone so that everyone has a fair shot when we do the giveaway streams. You know, and kind of demanding like that is a very good way to not get entered for the giveaway. Took me 2 mail to find a shiny Salazzle. Nice. Yeah, I got my shiny Salazzle by Dynamax Adventures. It is easier to do Dynamax Adventures to get it than it is to actually hunt for, like, properly hunt for it. Because that 1 in 8 shot. Yeah, no, I'm not dealing with that bull. I am not dealing with that heckin' nonsense. I had to deal with that when I shiny hunted for Combee. So I had to get Vespiquen. And I'm not doing that again. I embrace the fact that I am a coward, Mudkip. It preserves my sanity, as little of it as remains. As little of my sanity that remains, it preserves it. I can't play a game that I don't have, Mudkip. I can't play a game that I don't have. So that's the crucial crux of the issue. It's not for lack of willingness. I gave them my 5. That was via Super Chats, was it not? The issue of the Super Chats is I get paid only if in the previous month I earned more than $100, then YouTube pays you. And only after a specific date. So it's like, the way YouTube does the AdSense payout thing is, it makes no sense. It's like, you have to get a certain amount of money, then it's after a certain day. It's very, very, very weird. Play Subnautica. for a raid on Iron Thorns. I would say not Iron Thorns. But I guess Loaded Dice Rock Blast, but I feel it would be better to not, because you want something that has a lot more damage that can use the Shell Bell for raids. That's why Iron Hands and Azuma are like the go-to raid users, because they have Belly Drum, they're bulky, and then they can just heal themselves passively with the Shell Bell. Also, Iron Hands can go Drain Punch. Because say anything is hitting for super effective damage on an attack, Belly Drum quadruples your attack. It multiplies your attack by 4, so that Hypno somehow teleported into the wall. And that is freaking terrifying. I guess you are gonna let Sly be better than you. Mudkip. I don't need to play Subnautica to show that I'm better than Sly. The way Sly's played Subnautica is so painful to watch. I couldn't be worse if I tried. Remember, this is the same man that blew himself up in Tears of the Kingdom by throwing a bomb barrel at a wall and not fusing it to a weapon that got killed by a tree when he was taunting said tree, saying it couldn't reach him. Playing Pokemon Legends and got the shiny Ponyta. Nice. Nice. We will eventually get around to playing Subnautica, Mudkip. It is penciled in vaguely on my list. But vaguely. Hypno is cosplaying Angelo. Angelo Rock. That is one of the darkest things about Diamond is Unbreakable. So, does Angelo need food when he's just fused into the rock? Or does he not need food anymore? Like, how does Angelo fused into the rock work? Because like that is a fate worse than death right there. Being perpetually aware of what's going on around you, but trapped in the rock, unable to get out. Like, that is just... That's a freaking nightmare right there. Like, Araki definitely missed, like, a calling, like, I feel Araki would have been a great horror writer. Because there's so much of just what he does in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that could just be super easily ported into very well done horror stories. Never heard of Cassette Beasts. Never heard of it. Oh, it's that thing. It's like, cause like it's just like, that is so, like, dude deserved it, but like, dude deserved it. But also, Josuke went a bit aggressive on that. Josuke went a bit over the top when it came to what he did there. I like how there are two sides to Josuke. There's like the rough punk who, you know, the rough exterior, and then there's like underneath, there's the guy that just wants to do good. Shiny hunting tip. Shiny hunting tip would be use Herba Mystica. Peggy Hassler, welcome in. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. By the way, Mudcap, you know what that actually called Mudcap. No, it's a ho-oh. No, that's not Mudcap. The normal Josuke, and then someone called Bad Hair Josuke. Yes! Like, watching Josuke get so mad when someone insults his hair is amazing. It's just like, man will fight Jotaro, who can literally stop time because he said something that is a perceived hair insult. I love that. Yeah, it's like that series is just... I used to not be the biggest fan of Diamond is Unbreakable, but as time went on, I was like, no, I really like Diamond is Unbreakable. The only thing for me that kind of, like, kills it is the opening, like, part of it. Nope, you get the Herba Mystica. You need to beat the game to get Herba Mystica. Because once you beat the game, you then get access to level 5 and level 6 raids in your game. You can join them online, and then you can use Herba Mystica in your ingredients to make sandwiches that gives you sparkle power, which gives you, you know, increased odds of getting a shiny. It is instrumental if you want to shiny hunt. It will save you so much sanity. Yep, you can, it's not, they're not just a plot device. The Herba Mystica is not exclusively a plot device. It is actual plot ingredients. I don't think you need to beat... I think you need to beat Area 0. Maybe you don't. Yeah, I think you should unlock level 5 raids, but even then, if you haven't beaten them, you can go into the Terra Raid search function and just join level 5 and level 6 Terra Raids, and then you can get Herba Mystica from those. Our friend Andreas, I think every so often he hosts, like, Terra Raids where they give out ridiculous amounts of Herba Mystica. Because he goes through and he will reset Herba Mystica raids to find a raid that is easy to beat and that give out, you know, a decent amount of Herba Mystica. That's how I actually got a whole bunch of mine, is he had ones that gave out, like, 2 bitter Herba Mystica and, like, 2 salty Herba Mystica, and I just did those with him for hours. And just built a massive bank of Herba Mystica I've been slowly chipping away bit by bit when I use my sandwiches. It takes a while to build up Herba Mystica. It is not the quickest thing in the world to do, but it is worth it. There was a fake Mudkip. There is an imposter, one could say. I like how one could say is, like, become an unofficial catchphrase of the channel. I hate that it has become that. But it's also kind of funny. I'm gonna do egg hunts. Yeah. Masuda hunts I don't dislike. I just prefer not doing them. What is your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Metagross. Favorite shiny is Gigalith. Favorite legendary is Dialga. And favorite mythical is Jirachi. There's a bit of a theme you will notice in the typings. You will notice a theme. God, I wish they kept Masuda. It's the same as it always I prefer the way they changed the Masuda hunt for egg gathering. I've noticed when it comes to the people who like the old method of Masuda hunting versus the new method, it comes down to multitasking. Like, for me, I'm able to get my multitasking down, and I will collect my eggs from my Masuda hunts while I'm editing videos, while I'm scripting videos, while I'm working on other things. I'll be just passively collecting my eggs throughout the day. Whereas, you know, maybe other people who, you know, don't necessarily have, like, the same time availability or don't have the same, like, multitasking, you know, stuff down, prefer the older system. Them are steel, but one of them is. I like my steel, rock, and ground types. I'm a big fan of sand teams. Can you breed? Yes, you can. You can breed in any Pokemon game from Generation 2 onwards, so long as it is not XD Gale of Darkness or Coliseum. All of your favorite Pokemon suck. You're wrong on that, Mudkip. Your opinion is duly noted, and it is incorrect, so it is being disregarded. It's better than Zygarde, though. Better than Zygarde. I still love that that was Sly's first pick of the EBL. Favorite starter is Infernape. Favorite starter is very much Infernape. I don't dislike Simisear, I'll be real. There's a very significant number of Pokemon I dislike more than Simisear. Because I've actually used one in a playthrough. It's not great. But it's hard to compete when your literal competition, when it comes to being a fire monkey, is Darmanitan in the same game, and as a starter, Infernape. Deck was stacked against Buddy from the beginning. 2 Slowpoke were actually 2 shinies that we just got. So the Slowpoke is a shiny. The 2 shinies. We got this one yesterday, and then this one we got today. Yeah, they're not 0 speed. Hey! Sociable mark, fun. Okay, so one of them does have a, one of them did have a mark. That's fun. That's fun. Now it's time to go hunt for Zangoose. How many shiny Pokemon do you have? I have well over 300 shiny Pokemon at this point. Well over 300. So now it's time to start hunting for Zangoose. It's time to shiny hunt for Zangoose. Zangoose. Where would the best place to hunt Zangoose be? Alrighty. Zangoose. The Zangoosinator is Zanlucinator. Yeah, I have... The good thing is I need to hunt Litleo as well. There's a lot of normal types around here that I do need to shiny hunt. So I'm okay with this one. I'm very much okay with this one. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more of the nonsensical nonsense purveyed by the one and only me. Custom sandwich, tomato, onion, there. And then I need thing is a tofu. Yeah, for me, shiny is like the way the shiny looks was never really important. For me, it just does the color scheme still work. That's what it is predominantly for me. It just does the color scheme work. And in a lot of cases they do. They in a lot of cases do. Next. Bitter. Pick a pick. Go. I hate dealing with the tofu. It's probably my least favorite thing to deal with because it's just a freaking brick. Like, look at this! Look at this stupid brick! Look at this freaking brick! It's like eating a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Who eats a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser between two pieces of bread? Wackos. That's who eat that stuff. Why not add actual bricks? So that's what bacon is. And I go... I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Choose one type and one Pokemon the same type. Not sure I understand what you mean. Diogo. Not sure I understand what you're saying. I need to go get some water. Probably get that. Alright. Zangos is shiny. That very much sticks out. That I know very much sticks out. Done picking a king. Yeah, there's a good number of normal types that spawn in around here. Litleo, Stantler. We need Stantler. Litleo, Vigoroth, Yungoos. All of them stand out. Like, we need all of these. Well, we don't need Deerling. We don't need freaking Deerling. We don't need Dunsparce. We've already got Dunsparce. But, yeah, most of these we can definitely vibe with. I could definitely vibe with these shinies. So, it is time to get hunting for some sparkles. I know what Stantler Shiny is green. Vaguely know what Litleos look like. So, this is gonna be a fun experience. No! No Deerling, Mudkip. No shiny Deerling. Shiny Deerling is not allowed. The only shinies allowed are new shinies. No shiny Deerling. We've gotten too many of them. We've gotten 10 too many of them. I could get a shiny Deerling and a shiny Sawsbuck of every form and still have more to give away. That is how many of them I have gotten. I will not hear you out, Mudkip. I will not hear you out on this. There is no arguing on it. Hey, shiny Yungoos! Look at the little pinky thingy! I love it, the little wiggle thing. I love it, it's adorable. Got it. Steel and Jirachi. There's one shiny. It's a new shiny. It's pink. He's very punk. Steel and Jirachi. Very punk. We enjoy pink shinies. We very enjoy pink shinies. So long as they're not Deerling. Okay, Cloth. Alright. We've already got you, and you're not boosted by the sandwich, so I don't know what you're doing here, Cloth. I don't know what you're doing. Hey, Arcapupper! We've already gotten your shiny. We've already gotten the Arcapupper. And the Suian Arcapupper as well. Deerling. Yeah, thankfully, Deerling is not really around here. Oh yeah, right, this is also where, right. Hypno also spawns around here. I guess I should note that for the future. A lot of Yungoos. A lot of Yungoos. Let's go back south. We're not really seeing Zangoose and stuff around here. Let's go back. Let's roll it back. Let's go back to where we came from. That's where we need to go. So we can get our shinies. Freaking Deerling give me a heart attack every time you show up. Yeah, this is where you can get to see the Stantler. Stantler, Litleo, which I still need Litleo. Yeah, I guess the ones tomorrow are going to be around here, because I want to get some of these shinies knocked out. Ones of these knocked out. Shiny Deerling. Hey, we've already found enough shiny Deerling. We've found more than enough shiny Deerling. I do not need to find more of them, because all they do is they take away from the luck from the stuff we're looking for. Oh, great, Lechonk as well. Ugh. Yeah, it's not shiny. At least this is like a fairly decent spot to go reset in. What about more shiny Deerling? I don't need more shiny Deerling. No one needs more shiny Deerling. I need the opposite of more shiny Deerling. Mudkip Salt. Nah. Nah, Mudkip's not. Yeah, I can basically just reset this. You need even more shiny Deerling? No. I mean, the only thing the shiny Deerling do is they go into the bin to be given away to people for the shiny giveaways. So that is the only positives, that I get to give them away to people. That is the only positive of that, is I get to give them away. They're done picking. Because it resets all the spawns. By pulling out the picking table, it refreshes all the spawns. It's basically the way of re-rolling everything without needing to go and basically go walk away and then come back. It basically lets me contain the re-roll area. Hi, Caleb. How is Caleb? Hope Caleb's doing good. Hope Caleb's doing good. But yeah, I think this is going to be our last sandwich we do for tonight. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing more. Of course, shiny hunting. We'll be hunting around here. And The reason for that is Tuesday is our usual streaming during the day, because I have my voice call with my dad at night. And then I'm going to record more Metroid Dread tomorrow. Instead of hunting the deerling are hunting me. Well, that's terrifying to think about. That is extremely terrifying to think about. Good. No, those are shiny. But hey, we've already gotten one shiny. We got the young goose, which I'm perfectly happy with. Forehead. I am in need of forehead. I am indeed the forehead. I am the king forehead. The forehead king. Imagine you deal with a rifle. How would it pull the trigger? They don't have fingers. How would it shoot? How would it load the rifle, Mudkip? How would it gun? No, tomorrow is gonna be more shiny hunting. High price. High price. Tears of the Kingdom is in, like, kind of flux at the moment. Rifle then loads with its mind. Probably Lechonk because it is bacon. Like, bacon. Chef's kiss. Lechonk is literally a walking ball of unmade bacon. So, like, I would say Lechonk probably tastes the best. But that is purely from the standpoint of bacon. See, burgers are good. See, I'm a fan of beef, so Miltank would also taste good, but I have a weakness for bacon more than beef. I love both bacon and beef. But bacon just... Bacon. Bacon just too good. Maybe he's part of the Mudkip army. That is a terrifying thought. Oh yeah, the Mudkip army. It's like, oh no. No. The Mudkip army is a nightmare thought I do not want to deal with. That is going to be haunting my nightmares tonight. I have never had venison. So I cannot comment. But because deerling is a grass, I feel it would be more plant-like than actual meat. Then again, probably it's more meat than plant. Forehead. I am the forehead. I am the truest of the forehead. Ash is the false forehead. I am the true forehead. Done picnic. An army of Mudkip, Fomantis, Spinnerack, Ho-Oh, a deerling all charging at Meta's house. See, Mudkip doesn't answer to that. It's called Tactical Nuke. Deerling is salad, exactly. Deerling is just salad. It's venison salad. Does venison even go in salad? Again, I've never had venison, and I don't really eat salads. Yeah, I'm... If you were to break down the fundamental components of the Metamaxis diet, it would be 78% meat, 20% carbs, And then the last 2% is combined fruits and vegetables. It's meat, carbs, fruits and veggies. It's like it's just meat. I just want meat for dinner. Beef, pork, fish, chicken, meat. Forehead moment. Always forehead moment. It's just thinking Nuke would get me to. At least I'd go out on my own term. What about Tepig? See, Tepig would be pre-cooked bacon. Tepig would be doesn't Metal love spoons, hence why he spoon fed. Hey. I'm not spoon fed. Only Ash or Kayla can call me spoon fed. Not you, Foxy. Not you, Foxy. Or do you want me to go hunt down more Delphox? Alright. Remember, I can go and I can smite more Eevee. I choose not to. But I will. If push comes to shove, I will. So what do you say to that? Fox in a box. What do you say to that? See, this is what happens when I hold the powers of life and death in the palm of my hand. I still have to hunt Shiny Weedle. Again, I'm probably gonna do that in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I have plans. I've got plans for Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu hunting. Spork Fang. I honestly wonder what the heck was going through the person's mind when they created the Spork. It's like, you can't use the Spork to do spoon things, and you can't use the Spork to do fork things. Who thought of this? Who thought this was a good idea? Clearly someone who has not thought things through. No, we cannot play music. Hey, Cat, how you doing? We cannot play music or else this whole stream would get copyright struck in a heartbeat. Because the algorithm gods are cruel. But what is it, Cat Dragon? In what? Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, you got the Dragon Tears. Nice. Nice. Have you gotten all of them yet? Seriously, with a fork in here with a spork. Yeah, that's just that's a no right there. Hi, Ash. Hi, Forehead Queen. Everyone send the love to Ash. Mods, exclamation point, Ash. Eating with a hammer. So, tenderizing mallet. Yeah, everyone here knows everyone else. Everyone here knows everybody else. But how are you doing, Ash? How are you doing today? And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more nonsense. There is always more nonsense to be had. And more nonsense will indeed be had tomorrow. Hey Metal, how are you doing? One of the mods, go grab Metal's link. How are you doing as well? Metal, I saw your DM a little earlier. I did not respond because I was live, but I will get to that after stream ends. Trust. No, Mudkip. I wouldn't trust you with my Switch. Mudkip, the amount of things I trust you with are very small. I don't trust you. Because I know no matter what, you would try to find a way to weaponize it. And that scares me. No, you're a forehead, Ash. And I would trust you with my Swish, Ash. Let me release it. That's exactly why I don't trust you, Mudkip. That right there is why I don't trust you. Next stream will be tomorrow at, I believe it is going to be probably 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or maybe a little later. Just don't trust me with your Amazon account. Oh, it doesn't. Well, here's the thing, Ash. I don't have an Amazon account. So I can't even trust you with it, even if it did exist. So, get owned. You can't even order any spoons. Yikes, that's not good. Heat stroke, that's not fun. Well, I see that green. I thought I saw green. I thought I saw green. I thought that was a shiny Stantler, and I got super excited, but nope. It wasn't real. Makes one orders me spoons. No, Ash, you are not ordering me spoons. Like, okay, like this. I've sent some of the conversations that I've had with Ash off screen into the DMs with my friends, and the comments my friends have made of our conversations are just honestly glorious. It's like, one of my friends specifically commented, "You and Ash sound like an old married couple arguing." And I said, that scares me. The fact that that is exactly accurate scares me. Also, remember, Ash, I'm sending you the most truest of gifts right now that I know you say is not true, but it is, even though it is exactly 100% accurate. And no, it is not the ban one, even though the ban one is honestly one of my favorites. That ban gif is just fantastic. GIF has been sent. It's exactly, it's like it's very scary, but it's also so accurate. No, I would not. There's a very small list of people that I trust with things. Ash, we know you're not pure and innocent. We know you are not a pure and innocent angel, Ash. This is established, hard, canonical character fact. We know you're not. But it's why we love you. Honestly, Mudkip, if it was you or Rosie, I'd trust you. Honestly, you're the one that I would probably trust more than Rosie. You have no proof. I have all the proof I need, Ash! I have all of the proof. I do indeed have proof. Ash is not pure and innocent angel Kayla. Stop siding with the enemy. How could you betray me like that, Kayla? We ganged up on Sly together. How can you slight me this way? Oh, this is why I love you guys. Like I'm honestly I'm smiling so hard. Like the muscles right here hurt. My cheeks actually hurt from how much it's smiling. I hope you step on a Lego. Oh, Ash, that's so sadistic of you. Hey, don't joke about that, Omar. It's so sadistic of you, Ash. Just remember, we know you can dish it out, but you can't take it. We have established this well. You are a glass cannon. So don't incur the wrath. Do not incur the wrath. Maniacal laugh, I mean sparkling halo above your head. Yeah, it's a sparkling halo, but it's a sparkling halo made of a bent wire hanger covered in glitter. With a little flashlight shining on it. Ash is not frail, as Amanda says. Ash, ignore him. Yeah, she just avoids them. She is frail because she can't take the hit. She can't take the fact that she is frail, so just avoid everything. Stop! I'm 2'4". Small Ash. See, Ash, I could pick you up as easily as I pick up this little stuffed Zorua. I could pick you up as easily as that. And then just toss away. But I choose not to. Because I don't want to see you go splat against the wall. Yeah, I would hate to splat you against the wall. Like you throw the spoons at me against that poster of my face on the wall. I still love that I baited you into saying you had a picture of my face on your wall that you throw spoons at. You fell for that bait, hook, line, and sinker. I did bait you! You admitted you have a poster of my face that you throw spoons at! I did bait you! And you fell into the trap! So you're saying Ash could defenestrate Ash? Yes! I am very much saying I could defenestrate Ash. But I wouldn't want to break her neck. Well, then again, Ash is so small, she's light. So she wouldn't land with too much force. She could just, like, pull out a little umbrella like Mary Poppins and just float down. What does she need to do in the book one? Legend of Zelda. We do uploads as well. So, Peggy, we don't just stream, but we do uploaded series. Right now, we're Let's Playing A Link to the Past. We have finished Let's Playing... we just finished Let's Playing Splatoon 3. We're going to be starting Metroid Dread. And we are also presently doing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. So, there's very much content for you to be entertained by. I would recommend doing exclamation point playlist, and then seeing all the series we've got. I do not play Fortnite. Fortnite is a series I do not play. Oh, we got 2 minutes left on the sandwich. I have 2 minutes to prove I'm not spoon-fed to Ash. Because if I don't get a shiny in the next 2 minutes, if I get a shiny in the next 2 minutes, Ash, I will admit I am spoon-fed. Alright? I will admit that. But if I don't, we know I'm not spoon-fed. Mary Poppins of Absolutely Go Kaboom. Just explosions everywhere. I mean, Endless Explosions was the name of a level in Kirby. So yeah. There was a level named Endless Explosions, which is just awesome. Come on, shiny deerling, now is the time. Now is time for the shiny. No. Nah. Hey. Goodbye. There is no shiny deerling. There is no shiny in Bossing Say. There is no shiny in Bossing Say. Shinies don't exist. They don't exist. They don't exist. Shoe. Hello there, definitely not Alan. How is Shoe2? How goes the shoeist of legendaries? How is... So what are you at right now? 3,150 Mewtwo hunts? So, for those who don't know, definitely not Alan has been shiny hunting Mewtwo. He's at what? Over 3,000 DAs at this point? And no shiny? It's like, but Buddy deserves all the shiny luck. That was oh my gosh, that's so many DAs. It's like, I don't know what I would have done if I reached that many DAs for Ho-Oh. And that is all she wrote for these DAs. Oh my gosh, Kayla, you misspelled. How could you betray Ash like that, spelling it wrong? Kayla moment. However, it is time for a raid. Pokemon Home. You need to have Pokemon Home downloaded on your Switch if you're using the Switch games. And if you have the older games, so Generation 5, 6, and 7, you need Pokemon Bank for that. But you cannot download Pokemon Bank anymore. Alright, let's go find someone to raid. Let's go find someone to raid. Who do we raid? Yo! Wade's doing Pokemon Ranger. Wade's doing Pokemon Ranger. We gotta raid Way. We gotta raid Way. Yeah, Pokemon Home is free. We gotta raid Way. He's playing one of the best Pokemon games on DS, Pokemon Ranger. I'll see you guys next time. Let's roly-coly out. Bye-bye.